Dr. David L. Rice, President Emeritus of the University of Southern Indiana. As founding president of USI, Dr. Rice carefully guided a branch campus of Indiana State University to the establishment of Indiana's 5th state university in a mere 20 years.
I was there for the groundbreaking. That leadership group was really committed. Evansville had a good base of leadership. Bob Cook asked me one day, if you didn't come down here to help us get this done, keep your bags packed. That wasn't a threat at all. That said, you know, he's committed, and they all were committed to doing that leadership. It was really a community-driven program.
At one time, national consultants gave Evansville a bad name, saying that it was a risky place to do business because of labor management issues. And so Dr. Rice went to bat and developed the Labor Management Education Forum. He brought labor unions and business together to find common ground. And as a result of that, we then were able to develop teaching programs, master's programs, so that our teachers could get their education degrees here and not have to go to Terre Haute or IU, and also our nursing programs to help our hospitals grow and develop. Senator Greg Server and I went to Indianapolis and carried the legislation to create Independent University. And Dr. Rice was critical in actually brought busloads of people to Indianapolis from the community. And community leaders and the Chamber of Commerce and the lobbyists with the Chamber of Commerce worked very hard with us to make this happen, to make this a reality, because they were trying for years before this as well. I was very proud to be part of the process that created USI as an independent university, and also very glad to be a graduate of that school.
Working closely with community leaders and employers, he assured that needed academic programs were developed to meet regional employer needs and that the programs met the highest standards of accrediting agencies.
I met Dr. Rice when I was manager of the Red Geranium Enterprises, and he was a frequent customer. Before I retired, the Rapone Granary, which goes back to 1814, 1815, was in sad need of repair or to be torn down completely. And Dr. Rice and other people thought it would be a great project for the community to restore it. Dr. Rice went to Lilly Endowment to ask for $1 million, and they kind of smiled and said, well, if you can raise another $1 million, we'll give you $1 million. Well, we were told by the powers that be that we couldn't raise $1 million in New Harmony to restore a building. Well, Dr. Rice never believed in you can't do something. I think that's the biggest lesson I've learned from him in the past 15, 20 years. And he was right. We could do something. We raised $1.9 million. I have a master's degree from Rice University, David Rice University, in life and how to deal with people and how to involve people and stimulate them, and that's a heck of a degree to have.
Under his leadership, the number of high school graduates in southwestern Indiana going on to higher education went from the lowest in the state to the highest, which is still true today.
This fall, the enrollment at USI was 10,800 students.
He set the tone for our mission in terms of being part of a larger community. We're not under a bell jar. We're not a separate university that is not part of the surrounding community. Dr. Rice's leadership said, no, you are part of the community. The community helped you to exist. Community is why USI exists, and therefore you've got to give back to that community. And that is the tone that he set from the beginning, and that's what we continue to try to do today.